Hey guys, it's Luran here and welcome back to my channel. Guys, in today's video I'll be covering TradingView, which is my top trading software that I use to perform my technical analysis. Now lately I've been getting a lot of questions and everyone has been asking, Luran, what is the trading program that you use to perform your technical analysis? So in this video I'll be going over TradingView, which is the main program or software that I use to perform technical analysis. Now, if you're looking to perform technical analysis like the pros, you definitely want this program and you don't want to miss this video because I'll be breaking it down in detail as to how to set up your software so that it's optimal for good visuals and also for executing your technical analysis in a professional manner. So stick around guys and we'll jump right into the video. Welcome back guys. So in today's video I'll touch briefly on some of the advantages of using TradingView. Also I'll be looking at I'll go over the profile settings, I'll go over the home settings, and also we'll touch a little bit on watch lists and how to set up the overall structure or the interface of the program. So when I first started using TradingView, I would say earlier this year, to me it was kind of clunky the way I was looking at, people posting video on YouTube about TradingView itself. So I had my doubts about using the software. But once I tried the free version and I played around a little bit. It was kind of limited in the free version. So once I decided to take a trial with the Pro, I realized that this program is pretty powerful. One of the main advantages I think of the TradingView software is the ability to trade via your web browser. Most programs or trading programs that I have, whether it's Interactive Brokers, TD Thinkorswim, TradeZero, most of them require you to download a software onto your desktop. And if you don't have that computer or remote access to that computer, then you can't trade because it's a program downloaded or installed on your computer. However, with TradingView, it's a browser-based program or software, so you're able to log in anywhere around the world. Once you have internet connection and a browser, whether it's Google, Chrome, Edge, whatever it is, Explorer, you're able to just log into your account and trade because it's browser-based. So I think that's, to me, the night and day advantage of using TradingView as your technical analysis browser. So you can trade anywhere. You can be in Hawaii, you can be in Europe. You don't have to literally have your computer that you have the program installed. So let's just go through some of the quick settings, guys, and then we'll get into the more meat stuff of it. So let's look at the profile settings. So once you have the program installed, like I said, I have the Pro version right now. You have ideas, script followers, following settings. There's a lot of social media connectivity that the program has as well. So you can post some of your technical analysis. You can share them with friends. You can basically build an online community if you want to share whatever work you're doing. There's also settings. So on the settings, you have all your public information. You have your private information with two-factor authentication and things like that. Also, you have your billing, account billing. So that's whatever you have a data plan, whether you're monthly or annually. I'm annually, so mine renews automatically every year. You also have your notification settings, so that will determine how you want to be notified with, whether it's alerts, things like that. And then you have your security. You can enable your two-factor authentication, whether it's SMS or you want to install the authentication app, that type of stuff. Then we have charts. So with the Pro version, I have multiple, I think up to 5 charts I'm allowed to have with the Pro version. But this will show you your different layouts. I only have a couple of layouts. I have a test layout and then I have the main layout, which is what I do most of my technical analysis in anyways. So now that we're in the main layout, let me show you guys home quickly before we get into that. So this is what the home page looks like. So you'll have all the latest news on the overall market, the main indices and things like that. Some people showing different trade ideas. I don't spend much time on this side of the software at all. So like I said, this is what your home looks like. If you go to more, you get the pricing. This shows you the different pricing models, and you can upgrade or downgrade at any time as you feel free. So this is the basic program. Obviously, I won't go through the details. You guys can, you know, log on and play around here yourself. But this is the basic stuff. This is the Pro. It's going for $155 per year. I see they have a deal here right now, but this is the one that I have right now. I can upgrade to Pro Plus, but for me, this one works just fine. You know, 5 indicators per charts, 2 charts in one window. Like I said, ad free. This is good enough for me at the moment. So let's jump into the main layout here, guys, where I can show you guys the settings. I know most of you looking at this video today, I know that's what you guys are most interested in right now, the settings. How do you get the chart, the software to look this way? Because in my opinion, this is pretty clean, right? I mean, you're looking at a daily chart here right now. If you look in the 5-minute, you'll be able to see the pre-market. So this is the after hours pre-market. You see the different color and scheme that I have here. And yeah, you can have... The beauty about it as well is it's so easy to scroll with the mouse versus some of the other software programs for technical analysis. So that's one of the key reasons why I like this software so much. So let's look at the settings, guys. So like I said, you know, over here on the left hand side we have our line tools. So you have line info tool. So for line tool, once you click it, you know, you can click, you can drag that anywhere. You can clone the line if you like, and then you just delete them if you don't need them. Following that, we have the info lines. Let's say I want to see how far Tesla has retraced from its peak. We just click up there, click. So within that info line, you can see it shows 34% pullback. That's 6 bars, 11 days. It shows you the distance, it shows you the angle, all of that great information. Or you can get the angle, the trend angle. If you want to see what the trend angle was, you can see there the trend angle. So again, I wouldn't go through all these tools, but as you can see, the tools are limitless here, guys. You have horizontal, vertical lines. You have all the fancy pitchfork. I don't use all these fancy stuff, guys. That's not my trading style, with all these Fibonacci retracement and things like that. But if that's what you're into, this software has all of that. You have brushes, you have triangles, all different shapes you can put into the thing. You have text. If you want to put some text connotation in there, you can do that. I'll show you a chart where I marked up a little bit so you guys can see how it works. AYX, yeah. So if you can see here, Alteryx, you see the stock. I put some notes here if I want to. But this is all the technical analysis. As you guys can see, it's a very detailed program. Obviously, you guys don't... I trade a lot of wedges, so as you can see. So I like to mark up these wedges very early on within my trading before the trade actually takes place. So that's what it looks like. That's some of the tools over here, guys. Again, I wouldn't go through all of it. Indicators right on top here. You can get all your indicators. They've recently added candlestick pattern. So literally you can just drop a candlestick, for example, dojis. You can add dojis to your chart. You see there, it shows you where all the dojis are within the chart. So I think that was pretty neat for them to have. And then once you don't want it anymore, you can come right up here and you can just remove it. All my moving averages and so on. I can put my volume in. You see all the moving averages are now in there. We have the 200 moving, the 50 moving, and the 20 moving averages. I have them very faint, the lines. I can make them a bit bolder if you like. We can come here. Let me show you guys how we can increase the opacity there. And we can, you know, make it brighter. You can see how that line got a little deeper there. We can up the setting on this one as well, increase the opacity. I get OK. Yep, you can make it thicker, whatever you want to do. And you can see you can take these off and on, these indicators as you like. The volume, I can take the volume off if I want to see my chart a bit cleaner. I like my chart clean as possible. Only when I need the volume or these indicators, then I'll bring them into the field. Otherwise, I'll just take them off keep it nice and clean. Like I said, the volume there, you can adjust your volume. You can come to the setting and you can change the color of the bars for your volume, all of that type of good stuff. So whatever color you like to see on your chart, you definitely can adjust that to suit. So again, let's take the volume off there, guys. So this is Tesla right now. So just off topic here, Tesla is in a wedge formation, early wedge formation, as you can see here. It's more of a pennant because there's been a big run up here. So this will be the pole, and then it's forming that pennant or wedge. We expect it to come all the way back to these secondary and primary support lines here at some point. If it breaks out here, it means it just gets super bullish and it'll just rip and go. But the expectation is that it comes back here. I can expect that happening during earnings. I think it'll just drive right down, test these levels, then move higher. Anyhow, let's get back on topic there, guys. That's a little off topic. So let's go into the settings. I know you guys want to know, how is it that my screen look a certain way? So I encourage you guys to take your phones and take a snapshot of all these, because I'll be going through these 6 key chart settings. So if you want your chart to look the way mine is looking right now, the background, the bars and everything, these are the settings you'll need to have. And I know this is the main purpose of the video, guys, because when I first started out looking for a TradingView, I was confused, not confused, but I was worried that I wouldn't get the look that I want. Because previously I used TD Thinkorswim, and the look of it is, pretty neat. But now that I have TradingView, I like this one better. So if you guys want your settings or your chart setup to look like mine, take a snapshot of every time I'm finished with symbol, take a snapshot of all the settings that I have ticked out. So for body of candle, border and wicks, so these are the candles, how you want the candles to look. You can just click on that and you select the color that you want there. You can see here, right here is my color. On the red side, it's the 4th one down here. Borders, same thing. Same thing we have there. Wicks, so the extension here of these candles, you can put your color in. Nothing here with the last price line. Previous day close, I have yellow, as you guys can see there, for my previous day close. That won't show up on the 1 day. That will show up in the 5 minute or within the intraday. The previous day close will show up. Pre and post market price line. So you see I have this yellow and also a blue. So when you're in pre-market with intraday, you'll see these color bars. Like if I'm in pre-market, I usually see this yellow line or orange line, whatever you want to call it there. And if I'm in after hours, I'll see a blue line showing me the after hour price. And as you can see here, nothing else has been selected. Let's go to status line. I have symbols, show open market status, bar chart values, indicator titles, indicator values. These are all these numbers and things up here, and the price at the side here. The background, as you can see here, my background is kind of medium right now. So scales, this is not an important one here, guys. So symbol, last price, pre and post market price level, no overlapping labels, currency. My scale placement, auto. So that will determine how your scale is for your chart, whether it looks squashed or whether it look elongated. I keep it to auto. And then the date format, you have multiple options here. You can see mine is just day, month, year. And that's my scale. The appearance, again, my background, as you guys can see, my background is the 3rd to last one here, right here. That's my background color. That's this color that you're looking at. Vertical grid, the 4th one. This is the right one. Right after the background, I went with that lighter color for the grids. So these are these horizontal and vertical lines that you can barely see here on the chart. And it's the same thing for the horizontal, so they're both the same color. The next one is the watermark. So for watermark is basically, you see we have Tesla in the background here, the Tesla's logo. That's the watermark setting you want to have there. So if I go deeper, so you can see Tesla brighter there. If I go faint, you can hardly see Tesla. So you don't want it too deep to overpower your technical analysis or your work. So like I said, I have mine, pretty low on opacity there. These are the top margin. This is how far your chart will actually be away from the top margin. Mine is 10, the bottom is 8, and the right margin is 5. Trading, extended lines left, show 0. So these are all stuff when you integrate other trading platforms with TradingView, meaning to actually execute trades. I don't execute trades on TradingView, I just do technical analysis here. But if you should ever integrate any other programs to do live trading, then you might want to enter some of these other boxes. So right now, these are the 3 I have here. And then events, I have show dividends on chart, show splits on charts, earnings. So you see these red lines here, there's earnings upcoming, earnings. This is a split when Tesla did their split a month ago or a couple of months ago. And
Bulletin received. Bulletin received.
And that's it, guys. That's what we're looking at. So again, I told you guys, take snapshots on each and every one of these so you can see my setting. And then you can just go back and look at those snaps and program your TradingView the same way if you want your chart to look like mine. So I cancel, I'm out of that. So that's it for the settings, guys. I think that's the most important thing that people wanted to see. Because when I first started with TradingView, as I mentioned before, that was the most important thing for me. The other stuff, I just played around and learned about them. But I wanted my chart to look very neat. And there you go, you guys have it. Like I said, you'll play around, you'll learn about all your different time frames, your indicators, financial templates, alerts. So alert is very simple to set, guys. Let's say I want to set an alert here. Just click right here. I just right click on my mouse, add alert. Once it comes up, I say create alert. Right there, boom, an alert is in. When Tesla hits this line, I'll get an alert. So the alert, we can edit it. So the alert will notify you on an app. So if you have the app on your phone or your computer, it'll pop up a message saying that, you know, Tesla's reached this price. Show pop-up, it'll pop up. It'll send you an email based on the email that you have on your on the setup of your software. You'll get an email, and yeah, you can edit, you know, the value that you want the alert to cross. You have different scenario: crossing up, crossing down, greater than, whatever. But I just leave it as crossing. So whether it goes up or down, once it crosses that line or that price, we get an alert via these 3 areas. So yeah, guys, so that's how powerful. So on the right hand side here, you have multiple, you can hide your watch list. So this is the watch list. Here's the alerts that you have going right now. So you can stop them from here, you can delete them. We also have headliners for Tesla itself. So you can read all the news about what's going on with Tesla. You have other indicators there. You have top gainers. This is some watch list, so you can look for top gainers, top percentage movers, and things like that. These are your earnings upcoming, all the information there. What else we got here? There's some trade IDs, more trading IDs. What else we got there? That's for integration with other brokers. If you want to integrate a broker onto TradingView, that's where you go to connect them. What else we got here, guys? Then on the bottom here, we have trend lines. So for this chart in particular, we have multiple trend lines. You see all these markup that I have here. Each and every one of these correspond to a trend line. So I can delete all of them from right in here. I can delete all of these lines by clicking them out here, or I can click them live on the screen and just remove them. So that's what it's about. For watch lists, you just click here. You see I have a number of watch lists. You just go to create new, and then you just give the watch list a name. So tests, and you save. And then boom, your watch list is there. So tests, and then you just add, you know, whatever ticker you want to add to the watch list. So Apple, we just add Apple. Apple is in the watch list. You want to delete it, we just X it out, and that's it. So you have all your different watch lists here that you can use. You can rename the watch list. So let's say we click on the watch list. We want to rename, we just click rename, and then you can just rename the watch list. What else we got? We can import a list of tickers. We can export tickers. We can clear lists. And that's mainly what you can do up there, guys. Right up here, I have auto save on. So whatever change I make to my chart, it saves every 5 minutes, it saves. If I want to save it right away, and it's within the 5 minutes, I can save now, and it'll save it. I can load the different chart layouts that I may have on TradingView, but like I said before, I only have one chart layout, the main one that I use, so that's that. You can take a snapshot. Let's say you want to save this chart to your computer, or you want to send it to someone. You can just take a snapshot, boom, and then you save, and then you have the chart. It's a printed chart. You can save as, and then you put it to whatever location, whether it's to your desktop or whatever. That's where you save the chart. You can click here, you can get into your settings, or you can right click and get into your settings from there. And you can do replays of the days, trading and things like that. Yeah, so that's it in a nutshell, guys. So I walked you guys through TradingView setup. So if you guys are looking to get TradingView, feel free to sign up. There's a free version of it. You can play around, see if it's something that suits your style of trading or technical analysis, and you can get going with that, guys. So I'll wrap things up here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe, smash that like button, and leave me a comment below if you have any questions pertaining to the video that I just discussed here, or one of my other videos, or anything pertaining to trading or investing in the stock market. So peace out, guys. We'll talk later. Bye.